There are few places left in the world that feel untouched, places where nature still whispers louder than we do. The Hoh Rainforest is one of them. Tucked along Washington's Olympic Peninsula, this forest is part of the only temperate rainforest in the continental United States. It stretches for miles along the Hoh River, shielded by mountains and fed by a constant rain and drifting fog. Each year, the forest drinks roughly 140 inches of rainfall, enough to make every surface shimmer with life. Moss doesn't just grow here, it rains. It drapes from branches, carpets the ground, and turns fallen trees into nurseries for new growth. You can feel the moisture in your lungs, see it in the way the light bends through the canopy. Spruce, western hemlock, and big leaf maple rise like ancient pillars, some standing for close to 1,000 years. The Hoh Rainforest is a place revealed through its own silence. Stepping beneath the canopy, you can feel it. Time here drips from the leaves one drop at a time. And you realize you've entered a living cathedral, one that measures time in rain, moss, and quiet growth.
Check. We're starting our day on the, which trail is this?
Hall of Mosses.
Hall of Mosses. So I'm expecting to see a lot of moss. I'm going to be very disappointed if we don't. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, look, some moss.
Let's get a moss cam on this. So far, so good. Living up to the name. There's virtually nobody here, which is truly the best time to go to these parks. Just a little tip from people who go to national parks a lot: go early. Also, I see an animal.
Where?
Up there. I think those are elk. You see those are elk. Look at that.
Holy shit.
There's a lot of them.
If you're lucky, you'll catch a flash of movement in the brush. We stood in awe as we saw a herd of Roosevelt elk coming down from the hillside in the early hours of the morning, crossing a shallow stream and posing for some photos. Apart from the elk, we got a good look at some black-tailed deer. And of course, the star of the show, banana slugs.
Guys, first yellow banana slug spotted.
Banana slugs are the slow royalty of this forest, as they slide along fallen trees and trunks, bright yellow and unbothered. Everything here moves at its own pace. Nothing's in a rush, everything's sure of its place. These are some of the largest temperate rainforest trees on Earth.
It's hard to even capture the perspective of this.
Spruce and western hemlock reaching over 200 feet high. Some have stood here for nearly 1,000 years, watching storms roll in from the Pacific and fade again into the sea. You can almost feel the weight of time pressing down from their branches.
Okay, so we just finished the moss trail. Now we're on the spruce nature trail.
Well, if we go this way, it's only 17.5 miles. Want to do this one? It's 17 miles.
No. Let's see how this one compares.
Everything here is soft, wet, and alive. It's that constant rainfall that lets the mosses grow thick and wild, swallowing everything. Trees, rocks, and even fallen logs. There's no clean line between life and decay here, just a cycle that keeps feeding itself. Down the trail, the Hoh River winds its way through the valley, fed by the glaciers of Mount Olympus. The waters run pale blue, heavy with silt and stone. You can hear it long before you see it, that low, constant sound, like the heartbeat of the forest itself. There's something about this place that slows you down. The forest asks you to listen, not just with your ears, but with whatever quiet part of you still remembers what wonder feels like. Out here, surrounded by moss and mist, I can't help but think the world was never meant to be rushed. Maybe that's what the forest is trying to teach us, how to just be, for a little while at least.